Hello everyone, this is Hippy Dippy. Nice to meet you all. This is an anime review. We're gonna be listing off a list on my iPhone about music that I like that you might not know about. You know I like J-pop and you know I like video game music. But there's a list on my phone about rap groups and bands that I like. So we're gonna go through the first three right now, and that's Run DMC, 3 6 Mafia, and Beastie Boys. Excuse me, my apologies. The Beastie Boys, check it out. Work, this party out. I love that song. 3 6 Mafia, Ryan Spinners, Hit a Motherfucker. My favorite song for 3 6 Mafia is Fuck That Shit. Yeah, they actually call it Fuck That Shit. That's what their songs are. 3 6 Mafia has always been my very first song from 3 6 Mafia, and Beastie Boys was check it out for the Beastie Boys, and Ryan Spinners for 3 6 Mafia. I caught 3 6 Mafia in the beginning of the 2000s. And then I would listen to their 90s music, and I heard it, and it was better than the in the 2000s. So that's why I like 3 6 Mafia. Their music, although their rap style is more dark and more like horror gory or something, like they talk about some dark fucking shit. Unlike the Beastie Boys, who like to party all the time and stuff like that. Same goes for Run DMC. My favorite song from Run DMC, however, is Pia Piper Pick a Pepper. Pia Piper, that's a good song from 3 6 Run DMC. And then you've got Down with the King. That has a good beat, and the fact that they all flow better with that thing. Okay, so then we got the people that made rap, the Sugar Hill Gang. If you ever want to listen to Sugar Hill Gang, listen to the Rapper's Delight. It's 14 minutes long, but they rap about random fucking shit. Like chicken tastes like wood. Like what the fuck is this shit? I love Rapper's Delight. I also like the Eighth Wonder too because of the beat, and they know how to rap because their rap is a different style. Because when they made Rappers Delight, it was 14 minutes, and they were still in the disco era. Because it was in 1979 when Sugar Hill Gang made their Rappers Delight. Then you got the Cypress Hill Gang, which is insane in the brain. You know, I like Rap Superstar. That's a good song. Cypress Hill is always that band that you like, but it's not like your favorite. But I love the Cypress Hill. I bought like two of their fucking albums, and I still listen to them to this day. Actually, then you've got Bone Thugs and Harmony. You can't go wrong with Bone Thugs. I mean, it's Bone Thugs. I mean, my favorite song is Thrasher Bones or something like that. I forget what it was. And then you got the NWA. Of course, you got the NWA because of Easy E, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube. All those types of rap songs are awesome. My favorite rap song from them, I don't know what to call it, but I know when they made it, Ice Cube and Easy E were not in the group anymore. So I think Ice Cube was not in the group anymore. So that's why I like about it. Even though I like Ice Cube, you know he's good. Outkast and Wu Tang Clan, they were like one of those rap groups that I liked. I like Cream. For Outkast, they're always like this rap group that go into different types of genres sometimes, I believe, but they were a great rap group. I like Mr. Jackson. That's Mrs. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I feel it real. I like that song. I also like a couple of Hey. I like that song too, so that's why. Okay, so we're done for the rappers for the time being, but I like to say this. The next band on the list is Linkin Park. I love me some Linkin Park. Linkin Park is always, I always try to find a way to listen to Linkin Park. They are a really good band, and I'm glad that the other singer from Linkin Park is still making music, and I wish I could meet him to give him a hug because Linkin Park's one of those bands that I love to death, and I will still listen to them to this very day if I have to. And then you got the Foo Fighters. The Foo Fighters are a band that they're at the borderline of me just not liking them, but they also are. There are a couple songs that I do like about the Foo Fighters, but a lot of people don't like them because I don't know why. Maybe it's because they suck. But yeah, man, Linkin Park and Foo Fighters are like one of those. I like Linkin Park because of the grungy and poppy stuff, and also, the Foo Fighters, same thing. But if you think I don't like metal, you're dead wrong, because the next fucking band is Pantera, the metalest fucking band ever. I love me some Pantera. Fucking rocking out with a fucking microphone, like screaming in the fucking microphone, like, "Wah!" Like, it's like one of those things. So I like Pantera. They're like the metalest fucking band out there. It's too bad that they don't make music anymore, but that's because of the band members. But they are fucking metal. You should listen to Pantera if you want to, like, rip your fucking eardrums out of your fucking ears. But then you also got Dragon Force. I love me some Dragon Force. The first Dragon Force song I listened to was Through the Fire and Flames, and that was because we had Guitar Hero 3 back in the day. And after that, my brother bought some albums from them, and I'm like, yeah, they're a good band, and I still like them to this day. I just don't listen to them that much anymore, but I still like Dragon Force. They're still a good band. I will, I will listen to them if they come up on my, Pandora fucking playlist. They're a good band too. Then you got Devil Driver. Yeah, that sounds like a heavy metal band right from the start. But Devil Driver is also a good band. I like one of their songs. I just don't know what's it called. Then you've got Allison Change. Allison Change is one of my favorite bands of all time. I don't give a shit about fucking Nirvana. I think Allison Change is better than Nirvana, but that's just my opinion. I still think that Nirvana is a good band, but I like Allison Change more because of the fact that they're a good band. It's too bad, though, that the singer died in 2002, so, I still listen to their old stuff, though. Then you got Disturbed. Now, Disturbed is a good band, too, like Stupefy, Prayer. Then you also got Down with the Sickness. Down with the Sickness. I love that song, too. That's a good song. And then you've got Tool. Now Tool is a interesting band because most of their, if you listen to the songs, most of them have, when it comes to the sound of Tool has the sound of mostly with the bass. But if you listen to the lyrics, it's mostly about pot and stuff, like getting high and stuff, like doing drugs. That's what most of fucking Tool is. Tool is a band that you don't know what the fuck they're doing. Then you got Judas Priest. Jesus. If you want to listen to the heavy metal band, a heavy metal song, listen to Painkiller. It's very fucking fast paced, and you'll fucking knock your fucking teeth out with its sound. It's a really fucking interesting thing. They are really balls to the wall. That song is like balls to the wall. It'll kick you in the nuts. Okay, then you got Nirvana, which I just explained to you that I still like Nirvana, but I like them less than Allison Change. Allison Change I like more because of the fact that I listened to Allison Change first before I went to I listened to Allison Change first before I listened to Nirvana. And my fucking beeper's going off and I want to break my fucking watch. If you guys can't hear it, which you probably will. Then you got Soundgarden. Now Soundgarden is one of the main four groups of grunge that introduced grunge to the world, which is Allison Change, Nirvana, Soundgarden, and Pearl Jam. I'm not putting Pearl Jam on my list because I don't like Pearl Jam, but Soundgarden's always a good band, and I love Soundgarden. Black Hole Sun, that's a good song. I love Black Hole Sun. Then you got Iron Maiden. Now, Iron Maiden is a really interesting band because I like Iron Maiden to the point where you know what the hell is going on. But Iron Maiden is a really good band, although they do not fuck around. As Beavis says, Beavis and Butthead made a video. They were watching a music video of a reaction of Iron Maiden, and it's pretty fucking funny because they say they don't screw around when it comes to their music videos. And I thought that was fucking funny. Then you got Dream Theater. Now, the first time I listened to Dream Theater was on Rock Band 2. Dream Theater has a pianist who is one of the best pianists of all time, to my opinion. That's what my brother says, and I fully agree with him. He is very fucking good. I don't know if he's still alive though, but he was. Dream Theater is one of those bands that I absolutely love. I don't listen to him as much as my brother does still, but I still try to listen to him because they are a really good band. Okay, so then we got, never going back to rap with Dr. Dre and Tupac. I gotta listen to the Tupac, man. Tupac's one of the OGs. Notorious B.I.G. is not on this list because I'm not a big fan of his music. No disrespect. He is a really good rapper, but it's because of his sound. But Tupac was always one of my favorite rappers, which is kind of interesting. I just like some of his music and stuff. Then you got Eminem. Eminem's always gonna be on my all time rappers of all time, no matter what happens, because he's Eminem. He's been rapping for like 3 fucking decades. I mean, like seriously, like well, technically 4 now, but you know, guy doesn't know when to stop. And then you've got All That Remains. Now, All That Remains. The first time I listened to them was on Guitar Hero 2. It was called Six, and boy, man, that was a heavy metal band. All That Remains is a heavy metal band, and they fucking bring the house down. The singer, I think, changed his voice style when he sings nowadays, because I think that back in the day, he used to scream in the fucking microphone really fucking bad, and I think he changed that because he didn't want to kill his voice so quickly, so he changed it so that way he can, like, you know, do this, that, and the other thing. Then we got P.O.D. Now, P.O.D. is one of those bands that I like. I feel so alive for the very first time. I love that song, and I also like. It's the same song, but I love P.O.D. They're a good band, but they just stopped making music, and that was sad. You know, they had good music. Five Finger Death Punch. Now, even though Five Finger Death Punch is a metal band, they do not make like balls to the wall metal like Pantera does sometimes. They do some stuff that is like high touching, warming, a lot less slow pace, and not like heavy metal as much as stuff. So that's why I like Five Finger Death Punch. They are a really good band, and I love them to death. Young Jeezy. Now, Young Jeezy is a rapper, and my favorite song from Young Jeezy is '06 featuring Rick Ross. I don't know why. I think it's because of the fucking beat, but Young Jeezy, I've always had a soft spot for Young Jeezy because I think that he's a really good rapper, and I love his music every time he raps. Even if he's featured in a rap song, he's always there, you know. Then you got Ice Cube, of course. I've already explained it that I love Ice Cube, even when he was not in the NWA, but I love Ice Cube. Then you got Pink Floyd. Now, Pink Floyd is one of the interesting fucking things, because Pink Floyd, never listen to Pink Floyd when you're going to sleep, because you will have fucked up nightmares. I've learned that the hard way. Trust me. If you want to test it out, that's perfectly fine. If you want to fuck up your dreams, then go ahead, do it as you want. Then we're going back to the rap group with Exhibit. Now, Exhibit had a short life cycle when it comes to his music, but there's a couple songs that I like about Exhibit. He's actually really good. Same goes for 50 Cent. I like 50 Cent's first 2 albums, but then the third album, I did buy the third album, but I just thought it sucked. So yeah, that's the main reason why 50 Cent and Exhibit get a short lifespan, because of the fact that I like 50 Cent's first 2 albums. I like Exhibit's rhyme scheme, but some of the music that I do not. I do like Exhibit, but the problem is the fact that I think that he has issues with his rap style sometimes, you know. And then we're going to a genre that we haven't mentioned in this video yet, and that's Calm Trues and the Dance with the Dead. They are scythe wave 80s techno music. Now, if you must know, I love scythe wave. They are really good. I just like the sound and the beat because it sounds like the 80s, and it's really fucking good. Then of course you got J-pop, baby metal. I love baby metal. Old school video game music, which I'm not gonna say because I've already said it. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Gotta love me some Red Hot Chili Peppers. I love Red Hot Chili Peppers, but for some reason, for some odd fucking reason, I can't listen to them all the time because it drives me fucking nuts. Okay. Then you've got Limp Bizkit. Now, Limp Bizkit, oh my god. I don't know why I fell in love with Limp Bizkit. I think it's because of the first album I got. I love their fucking music. It's fucking ridiculous. But then when I got older, I found out that Fred Durst is a hard person to work with, and I don't blame him. But I love Limp Bizkit, especially their first two. The Chocolate Starfish and the fucking album before that. That's the main reason why I love Limp Bizkit. I love their rhyme. They're like a mix between metal, like rock and metal and rap. So pretty much that. Next up is System of a Down. We gotta go with System of a Down. I love System of a Down. Chop Suey is one of my favorite songs of System of a Down. Even though you don't know what the fuck they're talking about, you know. And then you've got Britney Spears. Now when it comes to pop, Britney Spears is probably gonna be the last person that you think that I like Britney Spears. But I love Britney Spears' voice. She's really good, talented, but there's some songs that I like about Britney Spears, and that's what I like about her. She's a really good singer, and I wish her the best of luck because she deserves to be happy. Which, by the way, all these artists should be happy, and they all should stay positive in life. That's what my opinion is. Okay, then you got Justin Timberlake. Now, Justin Timberlake, I listened to him, and I love him when he was with NSYNC. Which NSYNC is also on here, which I'll explain that later. But NSYNC and Justin Timberlake are all, which NSYNC is the next one down. So yeah, that's why I like both of them. Then you've got Starbombs. Starbombs is a rapper who is making fun of video game characters. Was like he has a rap battle between Ryu and Ken, and Ken being useless, and I think it's pretty good. But when it comes to NSYNC and Justin Timberlake, they're a good pop group, and I like Justin Timberlake's music as well as NSYNC too. Backstreet Boys is also a good pop group. I love them too, which is kind of interesting because I wasn't a big fan of boy bands back in the day, but when I got older, I started to like them a little bit more. And then, which is kind of funny because it says here it's NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. Then we go to I Set to Kill. That's a heavy metal band. Jesus Christ! You want screamo? This is screamo. They will fucking rock your fucking ears off. It's really fucking funny. Bullets for My Valentine. They're a good band. I love Bullets for My Valentine. It's just their sounds so good. They're not like making it metal or fast paced like every other band, like Megadeth. Megadeth's the next one. I love me some Megadeth. Oh my god, Megadeth, man, they are fun. They just the Bullets for My Valentine go through it slowly and then they speed up. Like they more tempo. Megadeth doesn't give a flying fuck. They just go right into the heavy metal right from the start. And they don't give a flying fuck. They just want to punch you in the mouth as quickly as possible. And then you've got Jinjer. They're a group that I just recently found out that they are really good. They're the newest band that I like, and they know how to sing. I don't know that much about them though. And Magna Kenta, they are a group that is, I think they are a chorus, I believe, and they do really good stuff. It's if you want to find them out, they are Magnacanta. If you want to look at them up, you can listen to them. They are a really good group. I don't know what they do for the group, but that's why. And then we're going into another country, which this is what the band's from. It's called Infected Mushroom. Infected Mushroom has the most longest songs, and they're mostly techno, but they are fucking weird. Same goes for Pink Floyd. Don't listen to Infected Mushroom when you go to sleep because you will get fucked up nightmares. And then we've got Hawthorne Heights. They're a pretty good band too. I like their music. Then you got Michael Jackson. Everyone loves Michael Jackson, so I don't really explain that one. Then After Michael Jackson, you got Slim Thug. I always like the sound when it comes to the South, when it comes to rap. And I think that's the main reason why I like Slim Thug. Slim Thug is one of those rappers who is underrated, and I really appreciate his music. I do listen to most of his songs; they're pretty good. He is a really good rapper, and the fact that he found pretty much most of the rappers in the South, I believe. Then you got a Seether. Now, Seether is a rock group, and cause I'm broken. You know, it's one of those songs. I like that song. Then you've got Rihanna. I love Rihanna. I love her music. Nowadays I don't like her music, but I did like her music back in the day. Rihanna's a really good. Please Don't Stop the Music is probably one of my favorite Rihanna songs, which is kind of interesting. Then you got Smashing Pumpkins. The world is a vampire. Dun, 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 dun. I say that on some of my videos, and that's where I get it from, is Smashing Pumpkins. Then you got Nelly. You know, everyone knows Nelly because of his fucking commercials, you know. It's getting hot in here, so don't think I fire clothes. Okay, so then you got Ozzy Osbourne. Now, the funny thing about Ozzy Osbourne is that if you have a conversation with him out in the public, you don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but when he sings, you know what the fuck he's talking about. I love Ozzy Osbourne. He's a really good singer, and I love his music. Same goes for Black Sabbath, because Black Sabbath, the original singer was Ozzy Osbourne, so that's why I like Black Sabbath as well. Ozzy and Black Sabbath have good music. They're really good, and so on and so forth. I like Rush too. Rush is one of those songs, but which is kind of funny because when it comes to Rush, my mom hates them for some fucking reason. But Rush is a really good band. Then you've got Korn. Korn and Slipknot are pretty. If you don't like Korn, then you don't like Slipknot, because I feel like that Slipknot and Korn both have the same fucking sound. Like, at least Rush has their unique sound, but Slipknot and Korn pretty much sounds the same, to my opinion. And then you got Anthrax. Anthrax was a fucking It's a madhouse. I love Anthrax. Anthrax was a fucking great band. Then you got Weird Al. You gotta put some Weird Al music in there as well. Weird Al doesn't really need to do. Mega Drive. That's a band. That's one of those scythe wave groups of techno. You know, they're good. The same goes for Night Drive. LL Cool J is next. LL Cool J, 80s rapper. He did some 90s and 2000 rap stuff, and then he just fell off a cliff after that. And then I like, the next two rappers are Ludacris and Dmx. I love Dmx. Get on the floor, get on the floor. What? I love DMX. DMX is a good rapper. I like Ludacris. If it wasn't for Ludacris, I would have never found out the Fast and Furious movies, which is kind of fucking interesting. Then you got Nirvana, of course you got Nirvana. Then you got Godsmack. Godsmack, I found out with my mom, because my mom loves Godsmack. And Godsmack will smack you across the face with a fucking guitar if they need to talk some sense into you, you know. They're Godsmack, man. Then you got Perfume. Perfume is it's a J-pop group. But the only reason why I put them on the list is because they don't have any anime theme songs. So provides of three women who sing really good in Japanese. I love them to death. Same goes for Namitamaki. She has a song called Naked. It's really good. I just wish I knew what the fuck she was talking about. But I think it's her voice and how she pronounced the voice is really good when it comes to the sound of the beat, and that's what I like about it. And then you got Phil Collins. You gotta go with Phil Collins. Phil Collins is, Phil Collins. If you don't know who fucking Phil Collins is, then go fuck yourself. Phil Collins is an 80. Then you got the Black Eyed Peas. I love the Black Eyed Peas. Early days. I'm not a big fan of them now, but they were an influence on my childhood, so that's what I like about them. Then you got the Police. Don't stand up, don't stand up. And I think that's like 80s, I believe, but they were a fucking great band. Bon Jovi's also a good one. Then you got Queen, Journey, Dire Straits. Now Queen is everyone loves Queen. If you don't like Queen, then go fuck yourself. Bon Jovi, I liked him at first, but then my friend back in high school loved him, and he kept playing them, and then I just think, what the fuck do I like this band? This band sucks. So that's why. But I still like Bon Jovi. Journey, Don't Stop Believing. Don't Stop Believing is one of their famous, songs. Dire Straits. They're a 60s band back when Pink Floyd was still around, and they were really good. And the Tribe Called Quest. I made sure that the Tribe Called Quest made on this list because here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go. I love that song. That song's fucking awesome. I actually bought it on iTunes as well. But those are the music that you like, that I like. But you might have noticed that most of the songs are pop, scythe wave, and techno, metal, rock and roll, and also rap. I never said anything about country because I hate country. Country is one of those genres of music that I cannot fucking stand. And it's not because of the lyrics themselves. It's just that most country music today sounds exactly the same as the other country songs today. So if I listen to a country song and then I listen to another one, and they sound exactly the same, and that's the problem with it. But I hope you guys learn a thing or two on why I don't do reaction videos of music, because I pretty much already know about the music, and that's the main reason why. I do not do country. I will not react to country music because I don't want to blow up my ears off. Because I refuse to listen to country music. But I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care, and I hope you guys enjoy learning more about me, about my music taste, Stay positive, everyone. Oh yeah, Pokemon rules, by the way.